My neighbor got my car towed, so I had to get revenge. I was already running late for work when I looked outside and saw my car was gone. Not stolen. Towed. I ran outside in a panic, and my neighbor was standing there smirking like he just solved world hunger. He told me my car was partially on his driveway. I looked at where my car had been parked. Dude, it was like 2 inches, maybe 3 if we're being generous. He crossed his arms and said, "I warned you." I checked my phone. Nothing. No text. No note. No carrier pigeon with a tiny scroll. This guy just wanted to flex his power or something. I called the towing company. Had to pay $300 to get my car back, and I was fuming. This neighbor had been annoying for months, complaining about everything, calling HOA on people for the dumbest stuff. But this was war. I started paying attention to his routine, and that's when I noticed he had this ugly garden gnome collection in his front yard that he was obsessed with. Like, would literally rearrange them every morning. 15 of them. All different sizes, all equally creepy. He'd move them around like they were his children. So I waited until like 2 a.m., went outside, and moved every single gnome to face his front door. All 15 of them, just staring directly at his house like they were about to hold an intervention. The next morning I heard him screaming outside. He thought someone was threatening him or something. He was on his phone, pacing around, talking about psychological warfare. Sir, they're lawn decoration. But I wasn't done. Every night for a week, I'd rearrange them differently. One night they were in a circle like they were summoning something. Another night they were all lined up on his car like a tiny gnome army preparing for battle. He was losing it, asking everyone in the neighborhood if they saw anything. Someone told me he knocked on 6 doors in one day just to ask about gnome sightings. Then he installed a Ring camera. Okay, time for phase 2. I got my friend who he'd never seen before to walk by during the day and accidentally knock one over. My neighbor came sprinting out like the gnome was a fallen soldier. My friend apologized, said his dog pulled him, and my neighbor went on this 10-minute rant about how important these gnomes were, how they were hand-painted, how one of them was named Gerald. My friend recorded the entire thing. We posted it to our local Facebook group with the caption, "Man has meltdown over garden gnome." It went viral in our town.